¿Qué tal amigos de Visión? Nos encontramos en el Barclays Center, en donde el día de hoy se llevó a cabo 3 peleas de campeonato en la rama del Heavyweight, la Heavyweight Championship y la Super Welterweight, en donde James Pascal se corona como el nuevo campeón de la categoría Light Heavyweight. Vamos a ver la conferencia de prensa del campeón de Heavyweight.
Easier and I made it hard on myself. But I gotta rewatch it to answer that question. I mean, I think we have record numbers, so throwing so many punches, I'm tired right now and don't really remember what happened at one point of the fight.
Hello, Adam. Hey, I wanted to know, man, how did it feel winning this fight here, and how does it feel knowing that you threw more punches than anybody else in the heavyweight division during this fight?
Amazing. Me and Chris put on a great performance. I know he's a great fighter. I knew that coming in. Everybody underestimated him, but he was a man on a mission. He won 2 fights. He was his last title glory days. He won the title one more time, and I'm gonna fight a tough Chris. But we pulled it through, you know. Now it's back to the drawing board. Keep getting better, and we'll see what happens next.
I have a question to Keith. Spoke with Joe Goosen, and he said this was absolutely epic fight. Like you just said, 1,125 punches attempted by Chris, 1,047, number 1 and number 5 in the history. But question to Kid, what did you see from Arreola? Did he, surprise you with something? Energy, speed, anything?
Well, I actually said to Chris after the fight, I said, I really appreciate that you came in shape. You know, a lot of people, I think, thought that he was going to come just for a payday, lay down, maybe 3-4 rounds, go hard, and then look to get out. I recognized that he hurt his hand in the 4th or 5th round. I was telling Adam, punch him in his left hand, it's broke. And that guy hung in there. He came to fight, which I think is a great thing for Adam. You know, he fought a great experienced fighter, pulled through. This guy just tends to make it a little harder on himself. You know, I said, I don't know, 10th or 9th or 10th round, 8th round maybe. Stop, just throw your jabs. He could actually box. Okay, I know you probably don't think so because of the way he likes to fight, but he could box. He could throw his jabs, he could keep his distance. It was either that 8th or 9th round, he came out jabbing, hit him with a nice 1-1-2, hurt him. I sat there, I looked at our cut man, Danny Milano, I said, see, this is easy. He doesn't have to make it so hard on himself. But, the thick skull, he's going to do it. I think it's for all you guys. He wants to put on all you guys pressuring him to be this exciting fighter. But honestly, it's cool that you have a kind of record, I guess you could say, for most punches. But in my opinion, you don't need to make all those punches. I'd rather you make your punches count a little bit more instead of sitting there going toe to toe and just slugging it out. There's no reason for it, and he doesn't need to do it. But it's more fun, and there's your answer. So this is what me and him have to go back and forth in. This guy.
Good one. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Adam, congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
The attendance in there tonight was, vastly wearing red and white. You don't do boring fights. It's only going to get, you're only going to keep growing. How does it feel to have that support, that fan base that is, growing every time you fight? And how far do you think that that'll take you in your career, having that support?
I think it's everything, I was getting a little bit tired, and they started changing my name, and it added like a little more adrenaline rush, especially when I caught him. It means everything, so I'm so happy to have that support. And I just gotta keep building on it, I know I make a lot of mistakes, but like Keith said, it's mostly on me being an idiot and liking to go toe-to-toe with guys, just to see who has the bigger huevos. How do you say it?
Set of balls.
Balls. How do you say it in Spanish? Because I enjoy that, But but I make it hard on myself. But just gotta get out of the habit. I won a full 12 rounds with a veteran, great fighter, and just gotta continue getting better,
Adam, JR, and CBOFightHype.com. I got a chance to speak to Chris before he left the arena, and he mentioned feeling a little bit dejected, I guess, because of the loss. And to piggyback off what he was saying about you having such a large fan base, Chris was mentioning that that he was hoping to gain, some Polish fans by through fighting you and by putting on a good fight. Do you think that he was able to gain those fans? Do you think he should feel dejected after the performance tonight?
Of course not. He put on a great performance. It takes two to tango, and I think me and Chris tangoed very, very, very long.
Adam, congratulations. How would you assess your performance tonight in terms of moving forward in your career and getting ready to face better opposition? Do you think you need a little more seasoning? And the second part, you weigh 266. Do you think moving forward, the weight may be an issue in terms of affecting your stamina and condition?
I just threw 1,000 punches. I don't know. I think I'm in pretty good shape. But, I mean, I'm my biggest critic. So I think the performance could have been a little better, maybe a little more crisp. I got to watch the fight again because I haven't watched it. I mean, but I think, yeah, of course, maybe I want to get down to 255, like my trainer said. In his past interview, he wants me around 245, 255. So it's definitely something I'm going to aim in the next fight. Thank you.
I have a question for Keith. Keith, as the manager, can you sort of explain what the roadmap is to get to a title shot? He's obviously, in a great position, probably deserves it with the type of guys he's beaten, but with Wilder tied up with Ortiz, then probably 2 fights with Fury, and Andy Ruiz tied up with the rematch against Anthony Joshua, there is no title to fight for at this point. So explain to me the roadmap, if you will, and the time frame you think.
I think tonight Adam proved that he's a franchise at Barclays. The place is packed. I've never seen so many red shirts in my life. It was honestly one of the best atmospheres I've experienced at the Barclays. I've seen a lot of good fights here. So I would think probably 2 more of these types of fights, hopefully a little bit easier. I think I have to do a little bit better of, matchmaking for him. So I would say sometime late next year. And I think a fight with Deontay Wilder in this building, I don't think there'd be one seat that wasn't sold. So I would say probably at the end of next year we would, be fighting Deontay Wilder for the title.
Adam, how do you feel physically now? It was obviously a very grueling fight and your first 12-round fight. How do you feel now after this fight as opposed to maybe the 10-round fight with Martin and some of your other fights?
I feel good. I drank too much water because I needed to do a urine test after the fight. That sucked. But I feel good, man. It was definitely a tough fight. He was game. He came to beat me and continue his title hunt. But I think I outgunned him. And on to the next one.
All right, Adam, last question right here.
Daniel Gonzalez, Sidesteps Boxing. How are you?
Hey, Daniel.
You did a great job. You keep getting hit with the straight right hand in your head movement. What are you going to do when a guy like Deontay Wilder hits you with that straight right hand? And I worry about that with you. The head movement, you can throw a million punches, and it's awesome to watch, and it's fun. Poland loves you. How are we going to avoid that straight right hand?
I just got to keep working on it. I've been working on this fight. I didn't show it maybe as much as I should have. But hopefully next fight will be a little bit better. And I will surprise you guys better, and should make the fight a lot better and more crisp.
He'll take the right hand, he'll walk the room, and he's going to knock him out. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. It's going to knock him out.
Thanks, everyone. Let's give Adam a round. Thank you.
Con imágenes de Rodolfo Durón, informando para Verá Visión desde Brooklyn, Nueva York, Brandon López.